is actually. Either way, let's try this again. No 750 means basically I will not get any of the magely type classes. I will only get classes that will get, well, let's say more melee oriented. The thing is, 750 is referring to the rods that are costing 750 gold in this game, or gil is the currency. And, well, that's kind of what they're referring to. Anything that can use rods is usually just kind of a magely type class. And with 750, you are getting essentially more magic mage type characters. With no 750, you will get more melee and, well, fighter type characters. So, alrighty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this actually started now. And greetings to you, Cosmotic and Grobbly, Mitochondria, God's Black Arm, and Lethlin. I hope you guys are doing well. Fire, water, wind, earth. A common theme in Final Fantasies. The peace and prosperity of the world is thanks to the power of these crystals. At least in the early ones. However, that power is nearing its limit. Not far off is the day when the wind slows, the water stills. And the earth trembles and quakes. And yet, everyone remains blissfully unaware, and the grave secret hidden within the crystals remain untold. And with this, we start Final Fantasy V. This is the Game Boy Advance version, and I'm choosing this one because it also has post-game content that I want to visit, well, after we are doing this, and I'm actually kind of curious about this. I have no idea what extra even means, to be honest. Let's just start a new game here. And no, we will not get a ranger at the start, because this is the modus where we choose exactly 4 job classes that are randomly chosen. It's more melee type oriented for job classes that we get, and because it's a random category, it means only jobs that are currently available we are going to get. Which means, currently, the first job we get is Monk. To be fair, we can still get Berserker and Ranger too afterwards, but I just kind of hope this time around we don't get those. If we do, I will probably actually reroll Berserker at least. Maybe I would keep a Ranger. And some blue-mantled guy walks out the castle top to a little dragon. Father. That young lady is called Lena. The portrait does not really reflect that. You know I do, dear. I need you to protect the castle. Under no circumstances are you to follow me, do you understand? But father... She asked him whether he really needs to go. Something is wrong with the wind. I must go to the wind shrine to make certain nothing has happened to the crystal. Yes, I've noticed it as well. But to go alone is... Lena, don't worry. I'll be fine. Have faith. So this apparently is King Tycoon. The king of, well, Tycoon Castle, and Lena is... well, the princess, supposedly. And as usually, ladies and gentlemen that are watching live, please make sure to not spoil the story for anyone who may not know it yet. The wind just stopped. Apparently that one is called Ferris. And here we have an old man. I've got to hurry. The wind stopped. Father. What in the blazes? That appears to be the wind crystal, and, well, it just shattered. And yes, the pictures or the portraits are a bit disconnected from the in-game sprites. They decided to use the art from, I think, the official Final Fantasy art creator in the game as well. So this is a remake of the Super Nintendo version, which is why this is a bit, well, maybe laggy sometimes, but it shouldn't be too bad at all. Oh, and the Peko. Wait, Peko? No. It's called a Chocobo. Wow. Haven't even played Ragnarok Online in a while. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Final Fantasy V, where we have our question mark hero, who is a freelancer. Freelancer is his current job, and we don't have any jobs unlocked to assign to him. We will soon enough. So, then we go through the simple things. Item menus are items which you can use or may just have in general. Magic, any magic that is unlocked and not unlocked. We have white magic, black magic, time magic, summon magic, spell bullet magic, blue magic, and song magic, which can be interesting. Then we have equipment, currently broadsword, leather armor. We probably will mess with that quite a bit. Status, I will maybe look at that sometimes, but for the most part we'll just not do much with it. Battle mode, we do wait. Wait means essentially in combat, enemies are going to wait when you get your action, instead of just kind of continuing their action real time in a sense. Essentially, you could say, putting this to active is more like a hard mode. I'm not just going to play through this casually. Battle speed is 5, which means it is relatively slow and gives me a reasonable amount of time to react to whatever the enemies do, which is going to be quite convenient and also a bit more casual. If you would like to make it more difficult, go for battle speed 1 and active. For now, we're just taking it simple. Battle message and message speed in general, just kind of faster. Then we have command settings. Standard is basically your list in combat. From top to down is fight, then your primary ability, then your secondary ability, and then items. Shortcut makes this a bit different, which means up is attack, down is item, left is your primary ability, and right is your secondary ability. ATB gouge, you will see that in combat, it's just a little bar that fills up, and we definitely want to see that what happens. Re-equip, unequip everything. So, re-equip means set equipment options after changing jobs and abilities. Unequip all is just more convenient for me. Cursor position, remember, and that is really, really handy. Basically, whenever you go into any menu, like the items menu or combat menu, anything combat, the game will remember where you were and just kind of essentially start you off from there again. Which means sometimes I can just mash or hold the A button to get through that quickly. Auto dash, in this game, on the Game Boy Advance version, we are able to just run instead of having to slowly walk, which you kind of have to do. Also here we have a bestiary. Bestiary means all the enemies you defeat will be entered here. I do not plan on completing this. If you'd like to see a complete run, currently Elmagus is streaming a bestiary run of this game. Alrighty, that's that. Save. And we saved. Alrighty. And here we have a quick save function, which is Game Boy Advance only. And quick save is essentially, you can save anywhere. Normally you can only save on save points or the overworld. Alrighty, let's get this started. We are still on our Chocobo. Oh, not anymore. Boko, wait here, okay? So, and now we just kind of explore whatever happens to that meteor that fell down. Oh, whoa. And 2 goblins are transporting off that lady. Let's not have that happen. So, the attack system is pretty simple. I hold the A button to attack because my cursor is currently set to the attack. Bottom right you can see the ATB bar. And also the question mark name of my character. And we win. The goblins are really easy enemies. Hey, are you alright? Yes, I believe so. I give you my thanks. My name is Lena. And you are? Me? Who else? But that is more of a prompt to enter our name. And what that means is I'm going to just go ahead and go with the standard that I usually go with in those kinds of games, just with Moth. Short and simple name. Call me Moth. Me and my Chocobos just go wherever the trail leads us. Moth. This rock suddenly fell from the sky. The impact must have knocked me out. I guess it's a meteorite. A meteorite? I wonder if it has a connection to the wind stopping. Again, I give you my thanks. I wish I could do something more to show my appreciation, but I really must go. Whoa, hold up a sec. Mom, did you hear something? Huh? Oh. Help me. Over there. Something happened over here. And here we have the old man. Are you alright? Oh, where am I? Oh, my aching head. Sakes alive. What's happened? I don't remember. Huh? I can't remember anything. Looks like you hit your head pretty bad. Maybe you got amnesia. Oh, something came back to me. My name's Galef. That's a start. Anything else? Nope. Just a name. Other than that, my memory is a blank slate. If you'd like to do the voice acting yourself, you can do that, Pekko. I'm very sorry, but you must excuse me. I have no time to waste. Where are you going? I must go to the Wind Shrine. The Wind Shrine? Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that's where I was headed. But I could never let such a sweet girl go all by her lonesome. Plus, I know I've gotta get to that shrine. I feel it in my bones. You've gotta take me with. Moth, what about you? Sorry, I'm gonna bow out on this one. Good luck though. Moth, thank you again. Farewell. Godspeed and all that whatnot. Alrighty. Yeah, I used to try and do female voices, but that never went out well, so I just kind of tried to be a little bit higher pitched and leave it at that. I think that works better than trying to go all the way. And we got a Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down revives characters in combat And also outside of combat if they have fallen for some reason. Also, they are really expensive, 1,000 gil per piece. Ow! Boko! Bad Chocobo, what are you doing? Stopping like that? No, don't you give me that look. I know it's just a girl and an old man, and with all those goblins around. Fine, I got it. Hmm? Ah! Row! Boko, come on! Uh-oh, more goblins. So this is the music when you are in a hurry, to say the least. It doesn't usually play for too long. And we just gained a level. We also gained a bunch of experience whenever we kill those enemies, and more enemies. We just hold the A button to win here. It's really straightforward. The enemies get to act, we take a bit of damage, and we move on. Your cats are afraid. Hey Rizu, welcome. And we just pick up those two and move on. That sounds like a good plan, I guess. Oh, I forgot to start a timer. Whatever, timer is not too important. This is about 6 minutes in. Oh. Good morning, Moth. It seems I cannot escape being in your debt. Hey, don't worry about it. The shockwave from the meteorite's impact caused landslides. The road's covered in rubble. I don't think you're gonna be able to make it to Tulle that way. But if I can't get to the wind shrine then... Oh... Wind shrine, gotta hurry. That old guy's pretty dead set on getting there too. Alright, I'll go with you and personally see to it that you get there safely. Oh, really? Yeah, you know, it was my dad's dying wish that I got out and traveled the world. Plus, this time, it feels like the wind is calling me. What a sweet talker. As if you don't just have the hots for the little missy. What? You're awake? Don't sound so surprised. This old dog is always ready for anything. Wow, Galuf. Still, if the road is blocked, that makes things a sight more difficult. I won't give up. There must be a way to reach the wind shrine. Right, and we'll find it. Alright, let's ride. Alrighty, and now we have more party members. Those are all just, well, freelancers. Lena currently has a knife equipped and a leather armor, and Galuf has just a leather armor. He doesn't even have any weapons. He is just an old man, I guess. I have no idea what he was even doing there without a weapon of goblins. And here we have a little cave. I don't remember there being a cave here. Probably opened up during one of those quakes. Boko, I think this is gonna be a little too dangerous for Chocobos. You stay here, okay? Alrighty. And here we go. So, now we have a party of 3, which means we will be able to, well, fight more enemies. What's that sprint? So basically the game is telling you that there are things in the environment that you can interact with. So those steel bats have a bit of HP, and Galuf just punches everything. If you don't have a weapon equipped, you punch twice. If you have a shield equipped, you punch once. And usually most weapons just attack once. Victory! 6 experience. Experience is also shared among party members, and this is a recovery spring. HP and MP restored, all status ailments removed, KO'd, alias revived. So in case you have anything bad going on for your party, you can just go and heal there. Also, back attacks can happen. Back attacks mean the enemies are on the other side, and there's also the concept of front row and back row. This is something I didn't realize as a kid, but what happens basically, in the front row you deal full physical damage, but you also take the full physical damage. In the back row you deal half the physical damage and also take half the physical damage. Most magic is not affected by a row. And also there is various weapons that ignore ignore row as well. Stroper and steel bats. We are just going to move on ahead. I don't need to kill too much around here. And also running from battles is going to be useful in the sense that there's a counter that keeps track of how many battles I've run from, and I will probably be wanting to take advantage of that. You'll see what I mean, that's not until way later. And there's some form of a pirate who hits a skull switch or so. Oh. Ah, so that's how you get in. And here we have a chest with a leather cap. Leather cap does not have terribly much defense, but actually a single point of defense this early in the game makes quite a difference. But if you just run away from enemies, for the most part it's not going to matter for now. What's that? That ship just now. How was it sailing with the wind so weak? So all we know from the story so far is that the wind apparently has stopped for some reason. I mean, we have seen the crystal shatter, so I guess the crystal was responsible for the wind in the first place. Also, once again, anyone watching live, please make sure to not post any story spoilers, but if you have any ideas of what is happening right now, or what I missed or may have missed, feel free to point that out. Also maybe things that I kind of forget or is interesting on the side, feel free to tell me about those things as well. And apparently those are pirates. We almost got discovered there. This is a pirate hideout, meaning that ship we saw must have been a pirate ship. I wonder if they would give us a ride. I think the only ride they'd be interested in would be a keel haul for the 3 of us. Yeah, you can't ask a favor from a pirate. That's why we'll just sneak on and steal their ship. Whoa, you're pretty gutsy for an old-timer. Hit a switch. What does that do? I think it does not do anything for us right now, because the pirates are kind of sleeping on the doorsteps there. Oh wow. Apparently can wake them up. I've actually never tried that. He's still sleeping. What about you, buddy? Sleeping. Can we just shove him over there? Alrighty, I guess not. So we tried and steal the ship. Let's go. Oh, is there anyone in here in the ship already? Actually, I never checked it. It's locked. Looks like a prison cell. Everybody's sleeping. We have a pirate on board. Do we still want to steal the ship? Captain, fix the rudder. Take the helm. Soldier. I guess we steal the ship with the pirate on board. Works for me. Yo ho ho and stuff. Time to cast off. Well, cast off means start sailing, kid. I know that. The wheel won't even budge. How do you work this thing? Try working anything and there'll be the devil to pay. Trying to steal my ship, are you? You've got a lot of brass. Or mayhap you're just lacking in brains. I'd rather it's the latter. Wait, I'm the Princess of Lena of Tycoon. Please accept my apologies for attempting to commandeer your ship. Whoa. What? Princess of Tycoon? Sir, this is a formal request from the Kingdom of Tycoon. Please, allow us the use of your vessel. I must get to the Wind Shrine. My father is in danger. Well. Oh, the Princess of Tycoon here on my ship? I'm sure we could fetch a good price for this one. Hey, leave her alone, you degenerate, lecherous, piratey pirate! I beg of you, please. The pendant. Shiny. Toss a lot of them into the rig. Aye aye, Captain. Well, that didn't quite work out as planned. However, they can sail, I guess. Well, this is a fine how do you do. What genius came up with the idea to steal a pirate ship anyways? Look in the mirror, Pops. Oh, my aching head. I can't remember a thing. And your amnesia also conveniently returns. Still, I can't believe you're really the Princess of Tycoon, Lena. I'm sorry. I didn't intend to keep it a secret. It's not that big a deal. It kind of is big a deal when you're a princess, I feel. But if you're the princess, why were you going to the Wind Shrine all alone? My father is there. He hadn't been gone long when the wind slowed to almost nothing. I just can't shake the feeling that something terrible is happening. I slipped out alone to head to the shrine, but then that meteorite fell and, well, you know the rest. Why does the Princess of Tycoon have the same pendant as I do? She said her father is at the Wind Shrine. Prepare to cast off, lads. Set the course for the Wind Shrine. What? But Captain, what about the landlubbers? Untie them. I meant sometime today. Flexing commences. But why? I reconsidered your request. You can go back into the brig if you'd rather. Pull anchor. We sail for the Wind Shrine. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I hope I don't have to repeat myself. Well, aye aye, Captain. But the wind has stopped. How can the ship move? Full of curiosity, aren't you, lass? Sildra! Come up and say hello. Sildra? Suddenly a sea dragon or something like that. Hello. It said hello. Beautiful, isn't she? Silver and I were raised together. We were close as siblings. Alright, we're off. I really like this music. It's so awesome. Alrighty, and we can finally move a little bit until the pirate tells us. Captain, shall I sail there to the wind shrine for you? No, thank you. I know where the wind shrine is. So, I'm quite familiar with this game, so, well, we just know it's over here. We could also go to the town first if you wanted to, but there's not much reason for us to do so. And here we arrive in the wind shrine. And over here there are some people. Hi. Princess Lena! What happened? What's the matter? They apparently know who she is. The wind suddenly stopped, and now there are monsters in the shrine. What about father? The king went up to the top floor. He has yet to return. Something must have happened to him. The crystals up on top floor, right? Want her to go up and take a look. There it is. Come on. Oh well then, I guess we are going. When those monsters overran the shrine, we fled to this room and haven't been able to leave. Whoa, what's that? King Tycoon went up to the top floor to check the crystal, but, well, he has not returned. The crystal's amplification machine suddenly stopped responding. Crystal amplification? The crystal upstairs is controlled by a machine that amplifies its power. I guess it exploded because it was too strong. Princess, please take these with you. Received 5 potions. I did not even know they would give them to you. Nice. Drink this water to restore your energy. HP and MP restored. Basically this is just a full heal for everybody, which is really convenient. So we also now have someone called Ferris in our party. And Ferris uses a dagger, leather shield, and basically he has the best equipment of any of our characters currently. Also Ferris comes with level 3, whereas Moth is level 2 and level 1 level 1. With that, monsters overran everything. I guess we just tried to climb the shrine. And there are actually various interesting little tidbits and secrets in the shrine. We obtain a tent. This is our first battle as a group, I guess. We just killed those guys, might as well. So you can see Ferris is the fastest, Lena is the second fastest, but is, well, we named him Moth. Moth is the third fastest and Galuf is kinda slow. This is a consecrated circle. You may rest safely in a tent or a cottage or even save your game. Using a tent restores 1000 HP and 100 MP if you use it. Potions restore 50 HP, which is not a whole lot, especially considering that you won't get any more potions until later. Phoenix Stones are, well, just to revive. Alrighty, let's move on. You usually do want to save quite a bit. So, as you may have noticed, another leather cap. Final Fantasy V, for the most part, is not terribly serious of a story. It is kind of lighthearted. Also, hidden pathways. You could go all the way around in order to get in here, or you could just go straight through the wall if you know about the wall. So we could equip here Galuf with the broadsword, because freelancer classes can equip literally anything. And here we have a weird thing. What are you? Incoming! So this is the tutorial boss. How this one works is you attack him, and it's called the Wing Raptor. And also, the reason why I didn't equip Galuf in the menu is because I wanted to show this. You can equip your right hand and left hand by just using the items, and you can freely swap your main weapon and shield hand just in combat, which is really convenient, really. So we just attack it until it's defeated. So this is a basic tutorial boss, so to speak. You just attack him and, well, that's really it. There's not much else you can do, because we don't have any abilities or chops yet assigned. We could use potions for healing, but for the most part that is not necessary against this guy. If I just hold the A button, my characters will do their action that I chose last, and he's defeated. Victory! We get the Phoenix down for that, and all bosses do not give any experience points, they only give ability points. However, because we don't have any chops assigned, ability points are not going to be useful so far. Actually, we are just going to watch the tutorial for once. Intentionally so. So, and here, we just completely destroy all those poor little enemies. Obtain a few gil, obtain the stuff, and you know what? Let's just go. The crystal! It's shattered! Yeah, we've seen that in cutscene. What the? Courage of the essence of flame. Devotion, the essence of water. Hope, the essence of earth. Passion, the essence of wind. What? It looks like each one of the characters has one of the elements. What's happening? Feels warm. Are these the crystal's essences? No. Father! Listen, and listen well. You four are the chosen ones, the warriors of light, bearers of the four crystal essences. Father, what do you mean? The wind crystal has already shattered. The other three crystals are in danger as well. You four must protect them. An evil presence is awakening. One that wishes to return everything to darkness. Father! Go forth, light warriors, save the crystals! Wait, no, father! That did not look friendly, what he got transported by there. Oh. What are these? Guess they're pieces of the crystal. And each one of those represents the chops. Crystal fragments, and stored within the power of the warriors of legend. Knight, monk, blue mage, thief, black mage, white mage. So those are the jobs that we now have unlocked. And our first job that we will be assigned to is monk. The crystal is lending us its power. For now, let's get out of here. Lena. There should be a war panel to the outside behind the altar. Alrighty, that makes that simple. So ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned before, this is a 4-job fiesta. During a regular playthrough, you are free to chop between any of the chops at any given point when you want. And to give you a brief overview, a knight is just your classical fighter chop. It can use swords. Actually, it can use most swords. There are special swords that only the knight can use. and shields and good armor, and also protect and cover various abilities, but I will mostly be focusing on just explaining what individual characters can do that we are, well, getting for our top classes. Blue Mage, he just learns abilities from enemies. Black Mage is just your classical mage and, well, offensive spellcaster guy. White Mage is your classic supporter. Thief, you can steal items from enemy. They are not terribly strong in combat, but they can be quite useful. And we have the Monk. Monk is one of those classes I have never had before for a Job Fiesta, and let me quickly explain what a Job Fiesta is. Every year, currently, there is that event where, well, there's the Job Fiesta going on. And the Job Fiesta means you are randomly assigned which 4 jobs you will have to play through the game. And on the left side, you can actually see that currently I have Monk selected and the other 3 are locked. As soon as we reach the other crystals, one way or another, we will unlock more jobs that we will be able to play with. And also let me real quick update this, because we are in a random mode, which means all jobs that are currently available to us can be selected at the next crystal. So there will be more jobs unlocked at the next crystal, and that also means we have more, well, choices. Well, casual anyways. For us, it means we will be locked into using a Monk. Whenever you switch to a job, you can you have an innate ability. In this case, it's the kick ability for a Monk, and you can then assign another ability if you have any. You learn abilities by mastering certain jobs or just getting job level, so to speak. And we optimize equipment. Monks do not equip any weapons whatsoever, they are always bare fist fighters. And now we have Monk level 0, 0 out of 15. What that means is we have currently no job points into Monk, and the further we fight with Monks as our jobs, the higher we will level them up. Also, each one of the sprites looks actually pretty neat. So, that means we will be wanting to use our Monks here to, well, get a bit further. Everybody is now becoming a Monk. And I will not be able to use the other jobs, even if it would be way better or more convenient for that matter. Such is our deal with the Job Fiesta. Let's go. I actually already explained the job system now, I guess, so we don't need to take the tutorial. So, greetings to you, Silverfire, Gain 0 and Mirai. Hope you guys are doing well. Would you like an explanation of using the crystal fragments and the chop ability system? No. What? Bye bye! Maybe I should have. Whatever. Alrighty. Now we just go back and to the village. We kind of need to know where to go. We don't exactly know. We try to go over here. The canal gate is locked. We cannot get over there. That's a bit unfortunate. Down here is actually something that I didn't quite know that you could go down here for a while. And it turns out there's actually some things over here. More specifically, you can go back into the Pirate's Cove. For whatever reason, you can't take the front entrance with which we left the ship with. What? Those look like Boko's footprints. Don't tell me he tried to go in after us. Whoa, Boko! It's dangerous in here. So, on Monks, they can just attack. Or, I could also try to kick. Kick basically means you attack all enemies. Also, by the way, barehanded has a 8% chance to critically hit. So kick hits all enemies, but it's still subject to roll. Both your characters and enemies can have a certain roll. As in, if enemies are in front of other enemies, that means the enemies in the back here, this guy, is actually in the back row, so we deal less physical damage to him. So we just punch them until we win, so to speak, for now. Yes, I actually really like that everybody has different outfits. So at this point, this is where I start, well, fighting more things, because we do want to train up our Monk job. ability points in order to gain more abilities. So there are a few things to note about jobs and abilities. For example, monks, they are generally not considered to be particularly strong, at least not inherently. Monks become a lot stronger by just leveling up, like a lot stronger. More specifically, every 4 levels, a barehanded attack gets an additional attack increase, so to speak. On top of that, monks also have innate abilities called... I don't know what it's called. I think it's called barehanded as an innate ability, which means they will deal more damage as a monk chop to enemies with bare hand. Also, they have counterattacks innately, which means when I attack enemies, or more specifically, if the enemies attack me, they will potentially get back attacked. I don't even know what the rate is or chances of counterattacking, but it can be quite handy and useful. We put that queen bird to bed and attending its wounds. Wow, bird is wounded, but they put it to bed. Such nice pirates. Also, the button I pressed earlier is for this chest. Tent, ether, and 300 gil. 300 gil. Gil is the currency. 300 gil is not too much, but it's quite a bit for this early in the game. We found some strange birdline in the cave. Wonder how it tastes. Don't eat Boko, you monster. Boko. Oh, he's been hurt.
Found him soaked out in the cave, so we brought him back here. But he'll be fine, now that it's in my capable hands.
Please, if you can help him, Doc.
Whee! Leave everything to me.
Thank you, sir.
Don't worry, leave this bird to me. He just needs some rest. Then he'll be good as new. Whee!
Boko, get better soon, buddy. Indeed. And we can walk over beds. Hello.
We be pirates and do as we please.
Sometimes there are things hidden in chests. I actually don't know whether there's anything in those chests. I just check.
Those quakes must have opened up the path to our cove from the outside.
Indeed.
We'll hold down the fort while the captain's away.
Captain? Ferris? The Chocobo seems oddly at ease at a human bed. I guess so. Hi.
Never a fear, we'll protect the hideout.
Alrighty, I think that's all we can do here, so we just head back outside. So, alrighty, more little quick about chops and monks for that matter. Let's just kick enemies because might as well. So, monks in general have innate abilities to counterattack and also deal more damage with barehanded strength, so to speak. And those are abilities you can learn by mastering the chop and assign them to other chops. Let's say I master barehanded with my monk, I will be able to assign barehanded ability to, let's say, a white mage, and that white mage will be able to deal quite a bit of damage just with his fists, or her fists for that matter. And that's kind of what the chop system is all about. You can essentially take an ability from one chop and put it onto another chop. Some have more synergy than others, but a white mage cannot usually deal any damage, so being able to just assign a barehanded fist ability to it is kind of nice, actually. Back attack. That's so nice. Also, here's the counterattack. Lena just automatically counterattacked when she got hit. And she counterattacks more. Wow. Alrighty. He's not so happy about getting hit, and so does Ferris. As you can see, Ferris does a fair bit more damage than Lena. This is because Ferris has innately more strength than Lena. But on top of that, she also is currently level 4, and in Final Fantasy V, your attack power does not gradually increase with every level. You basically reach breakpoints where you suddenly do get an additional what is called multiplier on a new level in order to deal more damage to enemies. Also, I'm just holding down the A button to win those battles. Kind of convenient. Alrighty, and now we're heading over to the next town, trying to figure out how to get through that canal, I guess. More goblins. Bye-bye. You could just punch them, but kicking them is faster. Also, I can just hold down the A button, which is kind of nice. Did the back attack enemy deal more damage than usual? Actually, they deal less, because whenever you get back attacked, your rows are swapped. Everybody in the back row will go to the front row, and everybody in the front row will go to the back row. Kind of as if the enemies are attacking from the backside. Which means, usually you want to have physical damage deal in the front row for, well, more physical damage, but they will deal less in a back attack unless they swap the rows in combat, which you can do. And also, usually you want to have mages in the back row so they take less physical damage, and they usually rely on spells. But if you get back attack, they will be in the front row and they take more damage, because they are suddenly in the wrong row. Rock, rock! You can speak to me, Pekko. We can talk about it after stream if you'd like. Think I'll stop in and have a drink as well. Well then, we have arrived in Toul.
I'm training to be a bard. Listen to this.
Long, long ago, in a canal to the east, a big old ugly monster was having a feast. It ate lots of people, 53 at least, but the good guys used the crystal and sealed the beast. Oh yeah. My granddad says he's sorry he told me the story. But you guys liked it, right? Sure.
You look like you're wet behind the ears. How is about I take you to Greenhorn's Club?
Greenhorn's Club?
Yeah, I reckon so. First, shut your eyes. I can't have just anybody figure out where it's at.
It's literally right over here.
Alright, here we are.
And he wants us to go inside here. Thank you, buddy. Greenhorn's Club. Howdy, I assume you're new to this adventuring thing. Yes, I guess we are. Alrighty, come in then in. So basically those guys just explained to you how this game works. I'm not even going to worry about it. We get a 100 gil, a tent, Phoenix Down, potion, and an ether. So in case you're wondering, how do you even figure out where those hidden passages are? I will demonstrate this real quick. If you have someone be a thief in your party, you can actually see the passages. Of course, I'm not allowed to have a thief, so I will switch back, but it's kind of convenient to be able to see where those hidden passages are. Alrighty. And up here there is another goblin in a chest, because enemies or monsters can be in a chest or guarding it. It's a trap! Monster attack! And it's just a little goblin. We kick him until he's defeated. Boom. Go, Galef. Hold my kicks. Where do you go? Everybody gain the level. And we gain leather shoes. So you only gain the chest contents if you defeat that guy. Thank you for all the items. Thanks for stepping by. Let's go. Hello. Spinny, spinny wee. I think I'm gonna throw up, but I like it. You like throwing up? That's weird. Here, this is the armor shop, as you might be able to read. Don't forget about me. Sure, armor shops. We can't use shields as monks, so there's no point in buying any. We can buy leather hats, so we buy 2 because we already have 2 equipped. And as you can see, some of them are improving our character's armor, others don't. Also worth noting, if your equipment has any special abilities on it, it will just kind of ignore those abilities. It will only count the armor value. See ya! So we just bought some leather hats for everybody. Might as well want to go and equip them, because that seems like a worthwhile idea. Also we got leather shoes. Leather shoes just give you 1 defense, nothing more fancy than that. But it's an accessory item, and you can have various others that have a lot of impact. Don't forget about me, sure. Also, because we're monks, we can't equip anything. See ya! We can't use weapons. Well, alrighty. Hello, who are you? The beast in the kennel only seems to target women. And that's actually accurate. They only attack female characters for some reason. So there was a tent in there, and there's a potion. So early on in the game, a lot of things will just kind of be hidden in various areas, like a phoenix down here, which is extremely valuable, since it costs 1,000 gil. We have barely over 1,000 actually. I'm pretty sure that is Sock's house, but... Someone you know? Yes, he built the Torna Canal. Torna Canal. Hello, do you have the key for opening it? Sock's house.
Whoa! Oh, Princess Lena!
Zoc, it's good to see you.
Yes, it's been a long time.
Zoc, I have a favor to ask. We must go to walls, and so we need to pass through the Torna Canal.
Oh dear. Ever since the wind crystal was destroyed, the beasts in the canal have multiplied like rabbits. It is much too dangerous to enter. Moreover, I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. I'm sorry, I cannot help you with the key. Still, since you've come all this way, won't you at least stay the night? Wonderful, then follow me.
Oh yeah, we just stay the night at Zoc's house, I guess. And sometimes, while resting and sleeping, there are little cutscenes happening. Butts just kind of wakes up. He seems to be a bit restless. The crystals. Now that I think of it, there's a reason that... The crystals must be protected at any cost. Stella, if anything should happen to me, never tell Moth about the crystals. They are not his burden to bear. Oh darling, please, don't say things like that. Apparently those are our parents. No, I like that music. The music overall I really like in this game, by the way, it's really nice. Well, it looks like everybody has at least some form of connection to the crystals. Wonder what Ferris is, and Gallops for that matter. Father, I'll protect the crystals, I promise. And Zog is just checking on everybody, I guess.
What's the matter, Muff?
Nothing. I was just reminded of my folks. They died a while back though. Here, take it. Huh? Take what?
The key to the canal. With it you can open the gate to travel to walls. I was worried about Lena, so I hid the key, but... Please, take care of her.
I guess he kind of realized that Lena would not be happy about not being able to go, and he could not insist, so he hid the key instead. Kind of makes sense. But maybe he trusts us now. Who knows? And we are off. Have a nice day, sir.
Princess, please take care of yourself. Safe journey.
And there's a little bit more of a hidden thing over here. Leather shoes. Once again, just a basic accessory that gives you a little bit of defense. Here we have the magic shop. We will most likely not visit this unless we get some specific classes. The white ones are, well, white space, the other ones spells, and the other ones are black mage spells, which you both have white and black mages already available. Well, normally, but we don't. Hi. Be careful, the pub is full of pirates. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, they are fine. Hello.
Eh? A meteorite fell by Castle Tycoon? One fell in the mountains to the west too. Guess they're in season.
I don't think that's how meteors usually work. And here's an inn. We could rest some more if we wanted to. And here also there's a, well, vendor. We're going to buy some potions. Because we don't have a way to heal other than potions, I might as well stock up on those, as many as we can get. So, yeah. You definitely want to have a lot of potions early in the game, and they are just kind of cheap. Also, they don't heal particularly much. Hi, we are in the pub and lots of pirates.
The captain's upstairs.
Captain, so dreamy.
Sorry, there's nothing left. Those pirates drank everything in the halls. Oh, if you look real close, you're fetching last, Lena.
Wow. You have to look real close, I guess.
Take a lot of drink, Captain. We're only helping you because the captain orders, so not be getting a wrong idea. The pirate boss went upstairs.
What are you guys doing? Why don't you have a seat, big boy? Then just keep your eyes on me.
I'm not looking at anything, you perv. Get your mind out together.
Well, for you, honey, we've got something special. Thank you for the host, 3D. Whoa, hang on.
Woo!
Woo! Well, I guess that's something. Also, we can play the piano. Or try to anyways. Well, they tried.
Piano skills leveled up on Piano Flex.
Also, by the way, who would you like to see in the lead here? We currently have Moth or Lena or Galuf. You could be the lead in a party. If you switch to your lead character, someone else would be our, well, just walking sprite. Because why not? Wonder whether there's anything in here. I don't think there is. Oh well. Also, Ferris is over there. Hello. Hold on, I'll go check on him. Still sleeping. You sleep way too much. You're scared of... Wait, what?
Moth? What have you got this goofy look for?
Nothing. I didn't see anything. Must have been a trick of the light or something.
For crying out loud, shove out, let me see. Great Caesar's ghost. Just gorgeous. Sure haven't felt like that in a spell.
What in the world are you two going on about?
Ugh. Slept like a babe, I did. What are you two gawking at? Get a hold of yourselves.
I need a little time to myself, so shove off you. It's locked. Alrighty. So yeah, I guess that will be explained a bit later, so don't worry about it for now. Also, let's just go now. We can go to the canal. Or... Hi, who are you?
Captain, wait up!
Sorry lads, I'm leaving you laggards behind.
Captain, but why? You know we'd follow you to the end of the earth.
Uh-oh. I know, and I thank you for it, but not this time.
Captain!
This smells of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you lads to guard the hideout. We can't just let anyone raid our booty.
But Captain!
Please.
Aye, aye, sir.
I guess Ferris is coming with us.
Wind at your back, Captain. Godspeed.
Bye-bye. Also welcome, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody who has joined us in chat. When I'm doing narrated playthrough, I don't usually read or interact too much with chat, so if you have any questions or things that are addressed to me, please use @Yagamov so I can actually see it, or @Yaga, or just Yaga. Generally, my name included is highlighted, so I see it. So yeah, good morning, good evening to everybody. Lena, what's wrong? The wind crystal has shattered. Right now, the only difference is that the wind has slowed, but soon it will stop blowing completely, and in a few years the air will grow stagnant, and the birds won't have any place to fly. Father said that we had to protect the 3 remaining crystals. 3 crystals? Yes, the crystals of fire, water and earth. If those 2 were lost, then at first nothing would happen, but it wouldn't be very long before the earth began to decay. The seas dirtied and the river ceased to flow. Fires lost their heat and the world became dark and cold. It really would become an unlivable world.
We've got to protect the crystals.
Huh? Did that trigger any of your memories?
Nope. Doesn't matter, I'm still gonna help.
Well said, old man. I'm coming along too. Plus, we still have to find Lena's father.
King Tycoon?
But he disappeared into thin air. He still lives, I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment I believe otherwise. Moth, will he come with us? Before us, just coming along for the ride. But seeing everyone here, the crystal shards. We were given power to protect the world. The power of the wind crystal. That's it. I mean, we've got some crystals to save.
Sure enough, let's be off.
And off we go. Did we bring back the pirates? I think we just left them behind in town. I guess they can walk. That's kinda mean though. And greetings to you, Sai. Thank you for the host as well. And thank you for the good luck. And greetings to you, Wallace, and anyone else who has joined us. So let's try to go into the canal here. Torna Canal. We now have the key, or well, Butts has the key. I keep saying Butts. It's technically Moth, I guess, because we named him Moth.
Moth, where in tarnation did you get the key?
Does it matter? Let's get going. Well, he did get the key. And he didn't even mention that Sock hit it. What a good guy. Alrighty, here we have suckers. They are literally called suckers. And those are some squid type guys, I guess. And they just punch them until they are defeated. So, the nice thing is, monks have reasonably high strength for their class, but on top of that, they do have quite a bit of health in comparison to most other classes, so we should be fine for the upcoming first boss. I call it the first boss, even though it's technically the second one, but I don't ever count the other guy. Sleep well, Lethlin. Thank you for dropping by. I don't think that would work too well, probably. Potion. You can turn a canal, but you can't turn a fish. Wait, what? Also those Octokraken, or, well, beasts in general, they do indeed only attack ladies. Well, if you were to give them a chance. Ferris gained a level. Let me actually check real quick. We are 2 points off, except on Ferris, to gain our first monk ability. Let's just get our first monk ability before we move on too much further, and you will see whether that's going to be something or not. So, it's 2 points off for everybody except Ferris. Ferris needs 1 more point after this. Currently, enemies here only give 1 ability point, which is, by the way, ABP. Also, Ferris just started dealing a lot more damage than everybody else. That is pretty impressive. I think Ferris basically just reached a new threshold in terms of attack strength. Also, Ferris likes to counterattack apparently. So here, 2 ABP for everybody. Hey, that's actually convenient. Because Moth gained a level. Lena gained a chop level. Gained focus. Moth gained a chop level. Gained focus. Lelof gained a chop level. Gained focus. Everybody just learned focus. And focus is an ability that I can now equip on the monks here. So I'm going to equip focus, because that's currently the only ability that we have available. And might as well equip something. So what focus does is, you might be able to actually read it in the job description. A focus energies for a hit with twice the attack power. So basically, focus is taking up about 2 turns, and then finally your character starts attacking with twice the attack power. Which is kind of literal, so why would you do that? Well, there are various reasons. Not right now, but there will be various reasons. So, a focus just basically, you wait 1 turn and then you attack for double the power. Hey! What's that? Oh no, the sealed monster! There was actually a sealed monster? Thundering typhoons, the rudder's not responding. You'd better figure something out fast, cause we are getting sucked in. Those focus only last for 1 attack. Yes, the focus is the attack actually. Basically just attack normally as soon as it's over. You don't get to choose after you select the focus. I can demonstrate it. Sildra, get us out of here. Sildra, what's wrong? Look alive, something's coming. So yeah, we get attacked by Carlabos, a gigantic red lobster. And this is, well, wrong ability. I use kick instead of focus. Alrighty. Using focus looks like this. Butts is now, or Moth is now going to charge up and attack. So, this Carlabos guy has 2 different types of attacks. One is tail screw. I let Ferris attack because he deals a lot of damage. And Galuf I put onto healing duty with potions. And we just attack. I don't want to use focus here because a character who is currently focusing can get potentially paralyzed. And that would be rather awkward, since we would lose the focus more or less 2 turns really. So paralyze is one of the bad ones. Tail screw brings your HP in critical. Critical means under 10 HP, and that means you would die after the next hits here. So let's have that preferably not happen. So Lena actually probably want to heal here. Also nice critical hits. And whoa, we just won. Received 5 ABP and a tent. That was pretty easy. And yes, you do select a target with focus. Kind of like a normal attack, except it's focus. Sildra! Come back here. Sildra! I'm sure she's okay. She's a fighter, and you know it. Sildra! Let me go! I said get off, Sildra! No. But that crab monster just had a tent. It did indeed. And it also, well... somehow it sucked in our precious Sildra. Considering there's no wind, we cannot really sail, so... what do we do? How's Ferris? As well as he can be. We should leave him be. The ship is just drifting with the current. Wonder where we'll end up. Surely Sildre is still out there, alive somewhere. And we are just drifting along, slowly. Slowly, maybe it's arriving somewhere, sometime. No one knows how long we are going to be, well, just being around, so to speak. Well, apparently we are somewhere now. Where is this? The graveyard of the sea. The gathering place for ruined and scuttled ships. And the nest for the undead. All the more reason to hotfoot it out of here. Well, I guess our ship is stranded. And they are indeed undead. And they back attack us immediately. But monks can just counterattack instead. Which is kinda nice, I guess. Except for Lena, she doesn't feel like counterattacking. I did not mean to hook us actually. Onto the kick. I'm not used to using monks, I've never used monks before. That's not a whole lot of damage, but it's okay. They don't have a whole lot of HP either. Now Wish Fairies actually didn't focus and just attacked instead. Boom. We should not mess with Moth. Also, Fairies just finished off that last skeleton. And everybody gains a level. Also, we gain a dagger. A dagger is a drop from the skeletons, which is nice. Except we can't use the dagger, but it would be a good weapon. So, this is kind of a little bit of a hidden pathway over here, and it leads to a flail. Flail is a weapon that you could use from the back row in order to deal full damage even from the back row with physical attacks. So it's kind of a bit of a special weapon. So, and we just kind of move through the ship to various places, grab some chests along the way, and slay some undead as we go. Oh. Do we have to go this way? We'll get soaked. What are you going to melt or something? What? Are you going to melt or something? Come on. I guess we don't have a choice. Attack, 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 attack. So I'm just fighting stuff as we go. Most of the time it's not really worth much, but we do gain a few ability points for our top class. Gain a few gil along the way that are just kind of hidden there. Actually, I want to go the other way first. More single skeletons. So single skeletons, you might think they are not worth much, and in reality they are not. Just 57 gil and 9 experience, that's basically nothing, but they give 1 ability point. And you don't usually get much more than 1 or 2 ability points per enemy formation, more specifically. So getting 1 from an enemy that you could defeat quickly is actually not too bad, all things considered. Agree to you, Hooded Ornament. Welcome. So, there's a bit of a hidden stairway in the water. It's actually kind of difficult to see in the Super Nintendo version. Just another potion. And looks like there's a bit of a dry spot over there. And here we have undead husks. Undead husks are, well, everything is undead here, even though it looks kind of like a golem. And those guys actually have quite a bit of HP. They're not terribly dangerous though. They just attack a bit stronger than the regular enemies, but they are not even fast enough to attack before we attack twice. So he's defeated. 3 ABP and we get an elixir. So, this is the rare drop of those undead husk enemies. And I kind of hoped I would get one defeating those. Elixirs are items that fill up your HP and MP completely. So it's a full heal essentially. Those are amazing items, and you can get them, quite a few of them, throughout your journey. And they are also extremely valuable for the most part. Most people are just kind of reluctant to use elixirs when you need them, especially early game. The potions are enough. But you should just use them when you are a little bit in peril. At least that's my opinion. I used to be one of those preserve everything type of persons. But just use the elixir, just do it. So, and hey. I'm soaked. Oh, there's a fish in my shorts. This room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest. Fish in your shorts? At least it's not an undead fish. I'm going to change into dry clothes. No peeking. Okay, time to get dry. I'm fine like this. Don't worry about me.
Are you crazy, boy? You'll catch pneumonia in those wet things. Hey, what are you doing? Get away! Don't touch!
What's all the commotion? Yow! Lena, he...
Oh my stars and comets, he's a she!
And at this point, I would like to briefly point out, remember the little cutscene in, well, town where Butts and Galuf went into Ferris' room? I wonder what they saw there. Because apparently it wasn't that they figured out that Ferris is actually a lady. Whatever. Well, maybe I am. You got a problem with it? Of course not. Just why were you trying to hide it? When I was just a lad, alas, a pirate band took me in. I've been one of them ever since. Yeah, so? Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates? Right, yeah.
Oh, I knew from the start that you were too pretty to be a man. Whew.
Anyhow, make fun of me for really being a woman, and I'll go shiver your timbers, but good. Okay. That's right, it's okay. Now I'm turning in, and you louds best do the same. There's conveniently 4 beds located here. So yeah, kind of a lighthearted story, I like this. In the middle of undead pirate shipwrecks, or shipwrecks in general, apparently we can just rest like this, which is convenient. Sleep deck a log. Rise and shine, dollars. Time's a wasting. Bong. Hey, old man, that's enough lollygagging from this likes of you. On your feet, let's go.
If you aren't gonna dress like a girl, and you should, a real shame to hide such assets. You could at least talk like one.
Huh. No point in trying to change her. Ferris is who she is. That's for certain. Yeah, don't change Ferris. I like Ferris how she is. So, also, Ferris is my lead for now. Because mine as well. Alrighty, and we just continue throughout the ship here. And another saving circle. I'm just going to use every opportunity to save, because why not? I don't think it would be worth that much to Wallace. Kick, kick, kick. So kick, as you may be able to tell, is not dealing quite as much damage to enemies compared to just hitting them. But for the most part, it should be hopeful enough to defeat them. Not quite. But it's way easier than just selecting every single enemy. Plus, as you may have noticed, if we select an enemy and that enemy dies after we select to attack that guy, our characters are going to randomly target some other enemy. And if that other enemy happens to be in the back row, that would be, well, we would not be able to finish them off efficiently. So kick is just way more efficient and easy to use. So, and I'm just going to go through here and, hey, obtain the world map, which is extremely useful, because I will be using that a lot, since I'm getting lost all the time. And here we have some antidotes, removes poison, really handy, if you get poisoned anyways. None of those enemies here are poisoning you, but as you may have been able to guess, there's going to be something coming up that poisons us in just a moment. Phoenix down, and those are always valuable to use. So I'm actually going to attack with Galuf, since those Mind Flusher enemies, they will die reasonably quickly, but those undead husks have a lot of HP. Well, they had, I guess. No longer. Boom. Do you have any favorite character from Final Fantasy V? Protagonists? Ferris, but there are probably others that are not protagonists that I really like. And we open the chest, and almost like in Super Mario 64, the boat just kind of emerges from the water. Kick, kick. So as you may be able to tell, sometimes Butts goes before Galuf, and sometimes Moth goes before Galuf, and sometimes Galuf goes before Moth, but oh well, it's not all the time the case. Alrighty, I'm going to be using a potion here to heal up real quick, and you will soon see why. Because upcoming, of course, is another boss. No, not quite yet. Something's fishy about this place, and it ain't caught. Moth, come closer. Mom?
Come here, honey.
Father. Lena? Grandpa, over here.
Who's that? I just can't remember.
Well, looks like a good thing you can't remember. Yes, that does not look pleasant. Just leave, let us have your soul, become one of us.
Demon, what are you?
Oh, I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings, I am Siren. I'm afraid your companion's souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly.
You think I would abandon these kids? Fat chance, missy.
Why would you risk your life for these people?
Because they're my friends. Don't be fooled by her trickery. Open your eyes.
Slap. And slap. Slap some more. Well, I guess that might have punched some sentences into them. Hopefully, anyways. Oh. Looks like it worked. Galuf not being able to remember whoever that was. Apparently his granddaughter? Was interesting. Moth snaps out of it. Lemma comes to her senses. Ferris leaves her trance. Galuf. Uh-oh, here it comes. And here we have Siren. And she immediately silences us. Which doesn't do anything because we are not using any magic. So we just punch her. Siren has two faces. This is her human form, the magic face. And then she has a second form, which we'll most likely get to see. She also has 850 HP, through which we seem to punch pretty quickly. We are about halfway through. Blizzard! Ice type magic. Not too strong because, well, we have a lot of HP with monks. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Thunder. And just because I'm feeling like it, I'm going to wait a little bit here. Instead of defeating her right now, she becomes one of the undead. So that means she's now undead. And what do you do with undeads? You heal them with potions. Boom. So, it turns out undeads are susceptible to getting healed. Also, in her human form she uses spells and has really high magic defense. In her undead form she has really high physical defense and uses strong physical attacks and also poisoning attack, which is why we found the antidotes earlier. But we just destroyed her, and we get a bronze shield for our efforts. You get the bronze armor if you defeat her in the human form. Galuf, you saved us. I owe you my life.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Aw, you're blushing.
I'm doing nothing of the sort.
Death by beverage. Yep, pretty much. And so, we are out of the ship graveyard. And we're just walking. Alrighty, those are gatelings. I do believe they counterattack if you hit them physically. Although they are kind of weak enemies, so we probably would wipe them out in one attack. And those are tattoos. Not the ones you put on your body, but tattoos, like the big bulky guys that are actually kind of dangerous. Although not this sword. And we get some more levels. Just kill more stuff along the way, I guess. Gatling! So, he would counterattack if he didn't die in one hit. Some enemies still counterattack even if they die though. So, depends. And here we are in Carven. Carven is, well, the next place we are going to. We also now have a world map which we may want to check out if I don't forget about it. So, we can get some items in here. Hello! We're also going to sell the ethers. They are worth 750 gold per ether, and we likely won't have any use for them. Going to buy some antidotes and some eye drops. Eye drops are removing darkness status, which is basically blind, where you miss 4/5 of your attacks. Maiden's Kiss, in case you are a frog, you can remove that. And a mallet, to remove in case you are minute, which we may or may not see. Phoenix Stones we still have, and as you can see they are super expensive. We buy a few gold needles, we hopefully won't need any. And we have plenty of tents, we don't need any more. Pinot? 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 Sometimes the item shops are separate from inns, but more often than not, the inns include the item shops. So we have new things. We could equip a copper cuirass on everybody, but at the same time, it's not much of an upgrade compared to what we have, so it's fine, we don't need it. And here, same deal as before, there are some new weapons for sale, but we don't have any we can't use any weapons as monks, which I'm fine with, by the way. And here we are in the pub. Hey, look at this! Play more Pinot! Well, got a little better. Piano skills leveled up. Piano flex. Alright, this time it was Ferris playing the piano. And first time it was Moth. Let's have Lena play until the next piano. I think that's a fair decision. Hello.
Oh, did you get your hands on the world map? Once you're outside town, you can press the R button to look at it.
Nice
do it two-handed.
Sure. Did you hear? A meteorite fell near Tycoon. Too bad it didn't land on my mother-in-law. Wow. Wow, really? Also, 1,000 gil in a secret chamber. No one will mind if we just take it, right? We are saving the world. Hi. Hello. I hear there's a dragon grass up on North Mountain, but there's poison grass up there too. Choking it. Hi. Hello. Sir, talk to me.
A wind trick on to broad dragon grass? If you could get your hands on those, you'd be rolling in chill.
Wind trick? Just a private backstage, I guess. Kraken is now hosting for a bunch of viewers. Thank you, Kraken, I appreciate that. And welcome everybody. We're just playing through this game. Hi.
The wind's too weak, so there ain't no ships sailing.
Hello.
Since there aren't any ships, you can't get to walls. Man, so much for the glorious age of sea travel.
Hello.
This town has the finest port in the world. Though that doesn't mean much now that the boats can't sail anymore.
That's unfortunate. The Kingdom of Walls is south of here, beyond the sea. They use a machine to amplify the power of the War Crystal. We must stop it. How can we get to Walls? Walls is across the ocean. It's quick ship by ship, but since the wind slowed, there aren't any ships sailing.
Arr, I'm your silver eater.
Oh,
Ferris, I'm sorry.
Moth, you got any ideas?
No ships, so we can't go by sea.
So we go by land, or something like that.
So if we can't go by sea or land, then...
Oh, we can't go by land either? Why not?
Because there's no path there.
Silly. Hello.
Sorry, no ships to Walls. The wind's too weak for anything for sail.
So we can't go by land or sea then. We need to find different methods. Also, there's a hidden frost rod in there. A frost rod is something that you can use to deal more ice elemental type damage if you have ice spells, for example. Or, if you can equip it, you can also break the rod for a really powerful ice elemental spell unleash. Just once, but it's really, really strong. Alrighty, we're out of walls now. Let's take a quick look at the world map. So we're in the right over there, oopsie. And Walls is just south of here, not too far, just a little bit southwest in fact. But we can't get there, there's just mountains in the way. We need to find a different way. Also someone mentioned a wind drake, sea, windgrass, something like that. Boom. Hi, good evening, BHG. How are you doing, sir? How's it going? Gained barehanded. Alrighty, so now we learn our first ability that is not actually useful for the monk itself. Barehanded. Gain that same power attack power as a monk when unarmed. And this actually does two things. One, your barehanded attacks are basically the same power as a monk's, but two, monks have, let's say, more strength than black mages or white mages for that matter. That's natural, right? However, if you give barehanded to a white mage or black mage, they actually gain as much power or as much strength as a monk. So it's actually really useful. Doing much better. Nice, glad to hear that. Are you doing a Job Fiesta too, Mr. BGG? So I assume you can't get freelancers to top with these settings, since they can't break rods. Yes. No freelancer for these settings. North Mountain, let's go. And here are various things hidden. And also various other enemies. So we have the rock slugs and the Gallicat. Rock slugs are, well, just slugs. Made of rocks or something like that. And Gallicat, they usually have a fair bit of evasion, I think. So hitting them just twice with the fist is actually not necessarily a given, I don't think. Oh well. Phoenix Down acquired, that's nice. And here we have headstones. they apparently also have quite a bit of defense. So here is one use for a focus attack instead of attacking normally. If your enemies have higher defense, Flash, not enough MP. Huh. He tried to use an ability called Flash, but he doesn't have enough MP. So, also we took a lot of damage there on Ferris. Wow. So if Gold Needle removes the stun status or petrification status. If the enemy has a lot of defense, using focus attack is actually slightly better, because instead of having your attack split into, let's say, 2 pieces and a defense applied to both pieces, it is slightly better to have double the attack power against defense, or high defense for that matter. I think anyways. I'm actually not quite sure whether that's true. Also, we bought potions because we need them. We definitely need them. Especially if we're actually fighting stuff. Attack! 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 Boom. Also, Ferris apparently just reached a new threshold for dealing more damage. In fact, I think, yeah, at level 8 everybody should reach that new damage threshold, I think. At least for barehanded. On top of that, there are individual strength multipliers that, once we reach a certain level, just jump up by 1. In Final Fantasy V, everything in the calculation is just rounded down, which means instead of, let's say, dealing double damage, no, instead of dealing half the damage from 5, half the damage would be 2.5, but there are no half numbers, so everything is rounded down. So it would be 2 instead. So it's slightly less than half, I guess. So those cockatrice enemies, they have a fair bit of evasion, and we start missing. But thanks to the monks having 2 attacks, it's actually reasonably likely to hit those guys. Also, you don't want to step on those flowers, they inflict everybody with poison. So that's kind of unpleasant. Further, let's use a tent. Tent, as explained, gives 1000 HP to everybody and recovers 1000 MP, recovers all status effects, in case there are any status effects, including being, well, unconscious for that matter. Focus just increases the multiplier, not the base attack power. Oh, I see, so it doesn't matter then, it's basically just twice the attack strength. Never mind then what I said earlier. Father's helmet! What is it doing there? Whoa. Lena is struck by a poisoned arrow. Lena! What kind of trap is that? Ho 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 ho! I came here after that winddrake, but seems like I've caught something even more valuable. Wait, you'd hunt a winddrake? Of course. Their horns fetch quite a price on the black market. And I see I've got no less than the Princess of Tycoon. Yes, you'll make a lovely souvenir for my husband. Let her go, you addle-pated, foul-complexioned scofflaw. Wow. What kind of insult is that? I'm addle-pated? Scuffled-waffled? Whoa, Ferris just jumped. Ferris! Oops, I guess he slipped. Pity. What? Ferris is taking none of you. Buzzing. Well, good job, Ferris. Lena, hang on. Oh, annoying little twerps, ruining my plan. Fine. It just means I'll have to crush all 4 of you. And here we have Magissa. She only has 450 HP actually. Also, Lena is poisoned, kind of fitting, because she did get hit by a poisoned arrow, so we use an antidote on her. And Magissa here, she is basically a spellcaster, uses mage type abilities like the human form of Siren. And once she drops below a certain amount of HP, she will actually call her husband.
Forza!
I will still focus Magissa here in the background. Just so we take her out, since, as I said, she does not have that much HP. Although she's now in the back row, so she only would take half the damage. Although it seems to be slightly less than half the damage. Ouch, that's a lot. Wow, holy double crit. Keep in mind, it's 8% chance for a critical hit. That is kinda ridiculous. Moth really didn't like to get hit there. Boom, critical hit. And Lena did not approve of getting poisoned. So, I'm also going to use a potion here on Moth, so he doesn't die to the next attack. Forza only uses physical attacks, and Moth likes to counterattack apparently. Alrighty. Attack! Attack! Our monks are strong enough to deal with you, except I'm going to defend with Moth here. Defending means he will only take half the physical damage in case he gets hit. But because those are monks, they are still going to counterattack sometimes. And we win victory. So here's a fun fact. If you defeat Magissa quick enough, her husband Forza will never actually show up. Power drink and a whip is what we get. We actually cannot use whips with any of the job classes we have unlocked anytime soon. But a freelancer could use a whip. Paris, thank you! And also fun fact about the whip, it stuns enemies or paralyzes them 50% of the time when you attack, so it's actually a really good weapon. Plus, you can deal full damage from the back row with the whip. Hiryu! So, this is her father's dragon. He's hurt pretty bad. Hiryu, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Oh. Lena, where are you going? Don't come any closer, I will be fine. Just a moment to reach the dragon grass. Wow, just stepping through the poison line. Give the dragon grass to Hiryu, quickly. And it's eating. Please get well.
My stars and garters! You're out of your gourd, young lady. That was insanely reckless.
Lena's poisoning is cured. Apparently Hiryu's have healing abilities. That's pretty awesome. Hiryu, thank you.
Looks like you're both hale and hearty again. We'll settle up.
Actually, I don't really like heights. Oh. What's so funny?
Your face, kiddo. Anyway, get on.
So, did no one think about cutting it down instead? I mean, they probably would have if Lena didn't just jump through the flowers to get the Hiryu grass. She's a little bit reckless, to say the least. Monks don't have weapons to chop it down, though. I guess so. Shiva, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. And welcome, everybody. So, we now have a Hiryu. We can fly everywhere we want, except we are actually surrounded by mountains, and Hiryu cannot fly over mountains here. So that doesn't work. But the music is really good. So, I'll leave you with this music here for a little while. I'm going to take a real short drink, and wait, I'm going to get something to drink real short. Be right back. Shiva! Thank you for the host. Hope you're doing well. Alrighty, we are back. Streamed 8 hours of Shadow of Mordor. That seems quite a bit. Nice. Oh. I hope you like that. Well, it seems you do. Alrighty, let's get this going. We are now in Walls Town. There are quite a few people here. Hello.
The Tower of Walls is the north. That's where we get all of our water.
Well, I guess so. Hi.
Long live King Walls. He uses the power of the water crystal to help us all.
That's nice. That's actually awesome. Ribbit, ribbit. There's a frog in there. Hi.
The pure waters here protect the city from monsters.
That's nice. Silver specs obtained, so we just stole that person's glasses apparently. The glasses are nice because they protect you from becoming blind. Literally, as in you cannot get blinded with those. So I guess that's a thing. Oh well. Let's just go and explore some more. Whee! We can't just go up here. Whee!
It's easy being green, Dick.
Wait, what? The frog was talking to us. Probably just a person transformed into a frog, I guess. But I don't think there's anything else down here. So, what else can we do here? Weapons? We can't use weapons because we are monks. Hi.
Is it true that Tycoon crystals shatter? Gracious me, what's happening to the world these days?
I don't think there's anything useful to get here.
The crystal is kept in the Tower of Walls.
That's nice. Also here, we have some people.
Thanks to the crystal, the water here is incredibly pure. Monsters don't come around either.
And we can just walk through the thingies. Hi, how are you doing?
This is Garula. It lives in the forest near this tower. But Garulas thrive, so don't tease it, okay?
Okay. Hello, Garula. I like you. And here we can buy actually summoning spells as well as other things. Alrighty, and here we are in Walls Castle. Apparently this is the water place.
Welcome to Castle Walls!
With water's protection, Walls is undefeatable. Nice. Let's see. Second floor.
The water here are purified by crystal. They flow from the tower to the north.
Sounds like a useful crystal to say the least. Hello.
Drat it all, these texts aren't sufficient for my research on the crystal.
He's doing research, so he's a scientist, and there was a switch apparently. What's over here? Hello.
Shiva was sealed up by the crystal's pure warmth. But don't take my word for it. Take a look. It's in this book.
Shiva was sealed in here. Who is Shiva? Probably summoning spirit.
Far to the west is the library of the ancients. With access to their collection, I could research anything.
A library to the west. Well, that would be useful, I guess, for you. But I don't read that much. And good morning to you, Kakase, or good evening. Hope you're doing well.
Legend has it that the ice goddess, Shiva, is sealed somewhere in the palace. Maybe that's why the halls are so cold.
And we get a tent. 490 chill and Phoenix Dawn. Don't mind me, just getting your things, I guess. Hello.
Listen up good. If you ever run into a monster called Jackanapes, you're up a creek.
Jackanapes? I wonder what else is here. Hello.
The jail below is full of depraved, despicable lowlife. It's best not to interact with them at all.
Apparently there's a way outside here. Oh, nothing in the waterfall. Maybe something in this? Nope, nothing in that waterfall. Nothing over here. Oh well, let's go back. And we're back on the first floor. Stuff down here. Dungeon. Hello. Hey, help a brother out. How about you open this door? No. Smoke! I'll remember this. Why would I open it? You aren't here probably for a reason. I'm the famed pickpocket lone wolf. Here to all miscreants. Now, how about you get me out of here? No, I did not mean to, yes. Hot diggity dang! I did not mean to do that. Come back here. That's bad, actually. Another cunning jailbreak by Lone Wolf the Pickpocket. Guess I owe you one, Toddles. Ah, no. Oh well, I guess I'll figure out which chests are going to be empty now. Because apparently when you leave those guys out, some of the chests will be empty. I'm in jail now. Hello. I would like to get outside here. Oh. He takes 6 or so chest. Whew. Just Rusty. I was starting to worry we'd be stuck in there for good. Oopsie. Yeah. Even a king punished misdeeds. Ah. Yep, that sounds about right. Well, I guess, as I said, I guess we are going to figure out which ones we are going to be missing out on. Also, apparently there's water to walk in here. Waterfall! There's actually something behind it. Castle walls, water tower. Let me actually think. When did we save last? All chests in Jackal Cave are taken, which means no Blitz Whip. Alrighty, so we should not get a Beastmaster. What do we get here? Shiva. So, this is the summoning spirit Shiva, encased in here. However, I don't know when it was last that I saved, and I know Shiva is pretty strong. As in, I'm not sure we can take her on yet, and if we game over, well, that would be kind of awkward. So let's not quite do that yet. Yes, you are. You have good timing, Shiva. Bong. Also, those ice soldiers pack quite a punch too. Ice Key, so it is not too bad. But not terribly pleasant that we let out Lone Wolf. Rest well, Shiva, and take care. Thank you for dropping by and thank you for the host. 20 bits from Chocobo Dragoon, thank you. Bedtime, take out the random number bits and decide to give me. Thank you very much, Chocobo Dragoon, and rest well. Princess Lena, this is certainly a pleasant surprise. King Walls, you look well. I come with a request, please. Stop amplifying the power of the water crystal. You must be joking. I could never do that. My people lived comfortably thanks to the crystal's power. King Walls, if left as it is, the crystal will shatter. I've heard about the incident with the wind crystal. However, no evidence proves that the same thing will happen to the water crystal. Furthermore, I am certain that the people would be opposed to seizing the crystal's amplification. Look, we don't have time to be arguing over this. Holy moly, what's going on? It's an emergency! A meteorite fell near the Tower of Walls! What?
There is no time to lose. Assemble the guard. To the tower at once.
Yes, sire. Pardon this interruption. I believe you understand the severity of the situation. We'll continue this later. Move out! Wow. More meteorites. It definitely seems to be meteorite season, I guess. Less than ideal. Alrighty. Let's go and try and take on Shiva after I go outside here real quick and save. And then we check out what happens at Walt's Castle, I guess. Wrong way. I believe we need to go down here. No, this is a different path actually. This path over here leads to the basement. And let me tell you, did you hear the other guy talk about the Chakanape enemies? Well, Chakanape enemies are enemies that always attack from the backside, unless you have a thief who prevents that, and they're always getting a preventive strike at you. So they're also kind of strong. Even though we're on the back row, he managed to deal, well, just kill one of my guys instantly. They're also really, really difficult to run away from. But just kind of hope that we can run away from it, because they're actually quite valuable treasure down here if we can get through. Also, they have insane amount of defense. Also a fair bit of evasion. Well, they're probably not getting out of life here, it seems. Just trying to run and it doesn't work. 2 more attacks and we are history. Go, Lena! Go! Oh wow, she actually managed to escape there. Well, 3 people dead. Let's just use some Phoenix Stones here. Revive them and use a bunch of potions to heal everybody back up to full health. That was more than half the potions I had left. Let's see whether we can get this thing. Elemental. So Elemental is an extremely useful accessory that gives you +1 agility, +1 magic power, and a bit more magic defense, and also magic evasion, which you can't see in this. Plus, on top of that, 1 in 3 physical attacks are getting evaded thanks to the magic cape. Back attack. Whoop, dead. So we are defending here and try to run away at the same time, basically. Defending half the damage we take. So we are actually taking only a quarter of the damage. Wow, critical hits actually do pierce defense, which is really nice. Come on, let me run. So you can see 1 in 3 physical attacks evaded is really good, and Ferris just used the elf cape there. It's really, really, really good being able to evade that many attacks. I actually don't even know if you evade attacks, do monks still counterattack? Nice, we managed to run away. Also, in those chests over there, or pots, there's 1,000 gold in the left and right pots. And there is a spell in the middle pot, but we are not going to try and get that. I tried to run away here. Back attack. Too bad. Bye bye, Gala. We hopefully will be able to get out. Nice, alrighty. Okay, we got the Elemental. This is kind of dangerous to try and get, as you could see. We invested about 4,000 gil in order to have that many revivals in the dungeon. But we got the Elemental, so I'm pretty happy about that actually. And it's much cheaper to just use a tent to revive people instead of using Phoenix Stones. Also, I think we probably want to go and stock up back on potions here. If you wait, you do not counterattack. I see, that's good to know. I was not aware of this. Armor shop. Also here we have actually Kenpojis. I forgot about those. Kenpojis give decent defense, but more importantly, they give +1 to strength. So all status effects here, or status like 51 strength, 27 agility, 51 stamina, all of them are set based on which job are you currently selected as. So that means if you can somehow increase your strength by a little bit, here by 1, also it's a bit more defense, which is nice, that actually ends up doing quite a lot. In fact, often you will see just a jump in damage. Sometimes you don't see anything. It really depends all on calculation. So we still need to buy potions. Hello. So buying some more potions, probably just all the way potions, might as well. Because we will need a lot throughout this journey. So, parking the hero in front of the castle, saving once again. Let's try to take on Shiva. I'm not sure we will be able to do that. Good luck with that, Nissan. Oh yeah, what you could do for those jackanapes down here, the Game Boy Advance version has a quick save feature. And after the quick save and reload, you can't get into an encounter for a few steps, so you can just quick save, reload, not get into encounters, quick save, reload, and just get through that entire area without any trouble. I might be using the quick save and reload for manipulating certain encounters, but beyond that I will just not really bother using that feature. At least not for gaining a, let's say, significant advantage. So, and we continue smashing some elf toads. Whatever elf toads are supposed to be. I guess those are just toads that are originally elves, but turned into frogs. Maybe. Who knows? Also, those elf toads, they actually can turn you into a frog by using the frog song. So that can be a bit awkward, but we have Maiden's Kiss items, which remove the frog status. Third floor. More enemies. Looks like there are not terribly many different types of enemies around. Let me actually focus this one down, and you focus the rest. I guess if we critically hit, that would be more efficient. Also, the frog gets a turn if you don't immediately attack. So, Lena will attack now. It seems like focus only takes like 1.5 turns for double the damage. So the downside is obviously that you don't get to attack immediately, and I guess that would prevent some more damage. So, that's 3. Shiva's right over there. Maybe we get a level before we arrive at Shiva. Let's see how much kick does here. Maybe kicks are going to be sufficient to defeat those things. Nope, not quite. I kind of hoped the 2 frogs would die and then Galuf would be able to punch the guy in the background there. Not quite. Ice Soldier goes down too. Boom. Hey, we gain actually a level. How convenient. So, before we engage Shiva, because of course some spirits need to know whether you are worthy, so they engage you in combat. Heal up. I am Shiva, the ice goddess. If you would command me, first you must prove your worth. You want to command me, I guess. So if immediately try to get rid of some of the ice commanders. Those are different versions of the ice commanders, and you do definitely want to take care of those quickly, as every enemy in combat will just be an additional threat, so to speak. Wow, that thing has a lot of HP apparently. Blizzara. Ouch. That's 100 damage on everybody. Good dodge. I don't think we can take those on. The ice soldiers alone are way too strong already. We would need to use some elixir. Well, rip Ferris. Focus the guy on the top, I guess. Crit, please. Oh, thank you. More crits, please. More Blizzara. Oh, a single target this time. That deals almost our maximum health and damage. So, by the way, single target spells are 100% strength, whereas multi-target spells, it doesn't matter whether it's 2 or 200 targets, are 50% strength. We do not have any more elixirs. It is not looking good. Well, rip. And that's that. That's why I wanted to save before we went in here. As you might be able to tell, Shiva is pretty strong, so you would want to come back later if you want to go and get Shiva. We may or may not do that. We really don't have any use for Shiva, but maybe we'll want to come back to pay her a visit anyways. Who knows? I might forget about it too. And here we have Wall's Tower.
Garula suddenly went berserk and stormed into the tower.
We didn't stand a chance. Garula? Uh-oh. The cute little monster? The shy one?
The king went after it. Some unknown knight went in too.
Some unknown knight?
Took us by surprise. Garula's never tried to attack anyone before.
That does not sound pleasant. Third floor. And more enemies. And we have wyverns and Badisel, whatever that means. So wyverns, fun fact, we have a thief in your. If you have a thief in your party, you can steal mithril knives from them, which are actually pretty good at this point. Oh boy. King Wall says,
Garula's upstairs. Please save the crystal.
well, something went wrong here. Also, we can climb out those vines to get a silk robe. And then we just fall back down instead of climbing down. Which is faster, I approve of that solution. Maiden's Kiss. Save here again. Oops, no quick save, just save. And greetings to you, can nothing, welcome. And we get some more encounters here. More elf toads. Punch them. Or something like that. Focus. On focus. I think this should basically get rid of them quicker. At least if our guys move before the toads move. Nice. Managed to get rid of them before they get a turn. And someone gained a level. Let's just focus them down and attack. Boom. That's a nice critical hit. More critical hits, wow. I don't even know whether focus attacks were necessary. Looks like they were not. Boom. As you can see, focus attacks just deal double the damage. Everybody gains a level, and we gain the potion which we can't use or carry because we have maximum of 99 anyways already. Which we might as well heal up for now. Let's just attack instead. That seems more efficient, probably. Wow, alrighty, 2 regular attacks do the trick, which means we should be able to complete that battle in just 1 cycle of attacks. Really nice. And we get a silver armlet. The silver armlet is actually basically just defense, but 1 more defense better than the shoes. Also, they give a bit of magic defense. So, I guess they are not terrible. Let's see, who has the least amount of defense? I guess leather shoes it is. Okay, you get the silver armlet. Alrighty, what do we get here? We get an ether. And we are at the top of the tower. I believe we have full HP. Yes, we do. And as you could see, this is Garula. An unknown knight. They're controlling you, aren't they? Well, I won't let you destroy the crystal. Ow. That poor knight. Uh-oh, here it comes. So this is the next boss, Garula. This poor beast, he did not want to fight us, but I guess he kind of has to. And... well, Garula has 2 phases and 1200 HP. After he takes 400 damage, Garula goes into a phase where he will counterattack. And he is already in phase for counterattacking. So I kind of need to... wow. Stop attacking him. Because every time you attack him, with each punch he back attacks twice. And because we attack twice anyways, that's a lot of counterattacks again. So our method of survival here is using a lot of potions. A lot of potions. And poor Galaf, unfortunately, probably going to miss out on this one. Actually, might as well use a Phoenix Stone on him. So, Galura, of course, also naturally attacks, just kind of on his own. His attacks are pretty strong, as you might be able to tell. Strong enough to be kind of devastating. And there we dodge, nice. Alrighty, just going to potion up until we are back at 200 HP. Don't use Phoenix Stone. And then we will defend. So here's the trick. Monks actually have counterattacks on their own, and counterattacks do not trigger counterattacks from the enemy. So that means if we just get hit and counterattack with our monk ability, which by the way is a monk only ability basically, we will be able to hit Garula without him hitting us back really hard as he just did earlier. So I'm just going to defend here for now. The downside is we need to actually get hit. There we go. Another 90 damage dealt to Garula, and we only take half the damage. In fact, we take much less than half the damage. Half the damage because we are defending, and less than half the damage because he does not counterattack twice on us. You can also try and blitz Garula down with focus spam. Yeah, I guess you could try that, but that would be pretty lucky if you do win. This one here is much safer and simpler, dare to say. By the way, depending on which jobs you get in the 4th Job Fiesta, this guy can be a bit of a difficulty to deal with. Just a little, not too bad. So he is actually kind of low at HP at this point. So what I'm going to be doing is I just wait until he attacks next time, and then focus with everybody, hope that we kill him before he kills us. I think that's a fine choice. Alrighty, Galuf was still defending. Good luck. And everything else is up to the dice rolls. Boom. Well, Gallof is down. That's unfortunate. Wow. And she's down too. Pretty much. Oh wow, we still win. 5 ABP. Unfortunately, Gallof misses out on it. And the High Potion. High Potions heal 500 HP, which is really good, but we can't buy them yet. Not until a long time. So, we managed to get past Garula. Look! The crystal. It shattered. We were too late. I mean, we were slightly earlier than before, if you think about it, because before it shattered before we arrived. Now it shattered when we arrived, I guess. We're too late.
Lord Gallof.
Me? You know who I am?
Lord Gallof couldn't protect it. Forgive.
Hey, stay with me, man. Please tell me who I am.
Fire crystal, protect.
That poor knight actually didn't survive it. The crystal fragments are glowing. Are they gonna give us their power too? And yes indeed. Resting within the shard, a warrior spirit. Time mage. Mystic knight. Berserker. Red mage. And summoner. Oh, and there's one more over there. What's going on? The tower is sinking. That's less than ideal. Well, the door just opened. No crystal for us. The last one will be lost. Until later, I guess. Wow, the entirety of the peninsula is just sinking into the ocean. That's going to cause some tsunamis. Nah. Sildra! Sildra, you're alive! Oh, Sildra is saving us. Sildra is such a good sea monster. Thank you, Sildra. Sildra! Sildra! Use the last of your strength to save us. What are you saying? Sildra! You can't die. I won't let you. Sildra, thank you. Sildra. Rest in peace. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost a good friend. But we did gain some more chops, which means we will now unlock the water chop crystal. And we will see what we get. I actually have not tweeted yet, so I will do that in just a second. So, for anyone curious how this works with the Job Fiesta, I am using Twitter in order to tweet #water now at the Gilgabot, who will then tell me which job I am going to be able to use next. No, I'm not doing this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did get Berserker, but every single Job Fiesta I did this year had a Berserker. I am not going to do this time. I'm going to re-roll with whatever we can get this time, which is going to be Knight, Monk. Actually, it's not going to be Monk because you can't get duplicates. You get Knight, Thief, Black Meat. Actually, no White, Black. No, actually, that doesn't work. You can only get Knight, Thief. Berserker and Mystic Knight. Actually, the chance to get Berserker was actually pretty high, since there are only 4 available job classes for us with no 750. So I'm going to roll 1 through 3 and see what we get. And then I will just basically re-roll that and get that. Let's see. The first one is going to be Knight, is 1, 2 is going to be Thief, 3 is going to be Mystic Knight. Those are the only available jobs to us right now. Let's see what we get. The thing is, Berserker wouldn't even be particularly bad because we have Monk in conjunction with it, which is actually a pretty decent combination. But I had enough Berserkers for this year, thank you very much. I'd rather not have any more. So, I'm going to go over to random dice roll, or I think random.org works. Yeah, random.org is a thing. True random number service. And we just go between the minimum of 1 and the maximum of 3. Actually, I can't show you the browser, that doesn't work unfortunately on the thingy here. But you just need to trust me, I'm going to roll it. As I said, 1 is going to be Knight, 2 is going to be Thief, and 3 is going to be Mystic Knight. And we rolled a 2. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to roll with Thieves. Well, at least 1. Alrighty, I actually need to real quick go ahead and Job Fair this, because if you don't want your job for one reason or another, I do want to go ahead to tell Gilgabok I'm not going to take Berserker, I am going to go with Thief, and that means I will need to donate. So the way this works, the final Job Fiesta is actually a what's the word? Alright. The Job Fiesta is actually a charity event as well. All donations go directly to Child's Play, and so, well, that is going to be what is happening here. I will be donating, let's say $5. Technically, Thief only costs 1, but might as well make it 5, because if you donate via PayPal and just only that little, it's going to get swallowed by the transaction fee. Actually, it might not, because charity, but I'm not sure about that. Alrighty, we are rolling with Thief this time around. I like Thief, because Thief is interesting, and it opens up quite a few possibilities, in fact. And we have successfully processed this, and now, ladies and gentlemen, how this works now is we have access to two different jobs. One is Thief, and the other one is Monk. Which means we need to have at least 1 Thief in our party and at least 1 Monk in our party. The other 2 jobs, whichever ones they are, we can't just really choose which, who has the Thief and who has the Monk, but at least 1 Thief and 1 Monk we need. I'm going to make Galaf the Thief here. And we do have Barehanded, so he can actually now fight with his fists as well, instead of using a dagger. So I'm unequipping the dagger here. And that's that. So, what Thief does is basically he can steal stuff, as you might be able to imagine, And thieves are kind of neat in that they are also pretty quick, as in they are really fast. They have really high agility compared to other classes. Normally their strength is really low. Look at this, he has 54 strength right now because I have barehanded equipped. But if I don't equip barehanded, he would have only 28 strength. That is an insane difference, by the way. So just giving barehanded to the thief allows him to deal a reasonable amount of damage here. Thieves can also equip dagger and throwing weapons, or throwing boomerangs, so to speak. So that will help us along the journey. So Galaf is going to be the thief, the others I'll leave as a monk. Probably until they reach the next level in, well, monk abilities, and then I swap them around as well a little. So there's that. And take care, Demon Hunter. Thank you for dropping by, and, well, rest well. Oh, by the way, because we have a thief, we can actually now run really fast by holding the B button, which is kind of fancy, but I may just not necessarily use that since we are already fast on the Game Boy Advance version. Oh, I wanted to go back to the castle to visit the king and see whether he has something new. Oh, by the way, thief is extremely handy, because if we just were to go into the basement with the Garki Masras now, we would never get back attacked. On top of that, Thief will learn an innate ability to flee from encounters automatically, which is extremely handy. So, what is over here? The king in here, he is. Hello, how are you recovering?
Princess, you were completely right.
King Walls, don't push yourself.
You must hurry to Karnak. Their fire crest is being amplified with a machine similar to ours. It seems that a meteorite has fallen outside of Karnak as well. There is no time to lose.
Alrighty, I guess we know what to do. Princess Lena, now that you've found your wind drake, perhaps you should return to Tycoon. Everyone must be worried sick. Oh yeah, we could go to Tycoon too. Please, we would appreciate it if you would do as the king asks. So we need to go to Karnak and also Tycoon. It's nigh uncontrollable with running. Yeah, it is. You have one square every 4 frames. One frame is 1/60th of a second, I believe. So, as you might be able to tell from the world map, we now have access to actually a few different places, but if we wanted to go to Karnak, to west, we actually can't do that right now with the wind drake. We need to find a different way. But also, we could now go back to the hideout with the thieves, which is right over here. Or also Tycoon. So Lena is from Tycoon Castle. And thanks to the wind drake, we actually can just fly over the meteor and visit Tycoon. So let's do that. Castle Tycoon.
Thank heavens, you're back safe. The Chancellor wishes to speak with you.
That's nice. Hello. Princess Lena! Princess Lena! Hi. Oh, Princess Lena. Hello. Oh, Princess Lena! Are they talking? Are they saying something else if I have someone else in the lead? No, that is not Princess Lena, I tell you that much. Hello.
The Chancellor wishes to speak with you.
Alrighty. Let's go. I guess everybody says the same thing. Hi. Woo! Princess Lena! Forgive me, I didn't mean to worry you. No need to fret about that now. Please, you must return to the palace. Our guard has been severely weakened by monster raids, but there is no way we can recover without our princess. I'm sorry, I cannot stay. Princess, you have a responsibility to this kingdom. Yes, but more importantly, I have a responsibility to the world. Right now, we are all in danger. What's more, Father is still alive and I understand. Princess Lena, we will protect the kingdom, I swear it. And I swear to return and bring Father back. Until that time, please, hold things together here.
For now, will you at least stay the night?
Certainly. All children in this world have strong lisps. I guess so. Ferris? Hmm? Ah, Lena. It's late. You should be in bed. So, should you, sister? I'm right, aren't I? You're my older sister. What are you going on about? Me? You're that daft. But besides, a buccaneer like me, really a prince or princess? It is a bit much, that. Bam. But your pendant. Moth. Huh? Whoa! Huh?
What in tarnation are you doing, kid?
I think he's few men short of a full crew. Oh. He was awakened in the middle of his sleep, apparently. And here, in those things, we usually have items like a high potion.
The Chancellor's gone outside. He said he has something for Princess Lena.
Hello. Oh, the King's Windrake made it. That's wonderful. Yeah, the Windrake. The King is nowhere to be found.
Ever since Princess Lena left, the Chancellor's been at his wit's end.
Ah, poor guy. Throne room. Is there anyone in here? Lena's room. King's chamber. This is the King's chamber. No one is permitted to enter. But the King is not here. And we are a princess. Well, at least one person is princess, and the second one is likely a princess too, I guess. 4th floor. Ether. Phoenix Down. Elixir. Maiden's Kiss. Nice. 5th floor. So here is this little scene which you saw at the beginning with the Hiryu. So the Windrake was actually located here originally, which is kind of interesting as to why we can't land on the castle. Only besides it. Actually, I don't know whether we can land on the castle. I never tried that. Hello. If only Princess Lena would stay here. Oh, sorry about that. Probably not going to happen. So I know there's not too much more in this castle. And also, I just received something. Let me check that out after this cutscene here. So, the Chancellor is actually just over here, in this hidden storehouse. And because we have a thief, we can actually see those hidden passages. How convenient. Hello!
Princess! This staff has been kept in your family for generations. Take it. I'm sure you can find use.
Thank you. So, we just received a healing staff. But because we don't have any class who can equip staves, it's actually not going to be much use. We find the Diamond Bell, which is a weapon for a class we have not unlocked yet. Shuriken, which is a throwing weapon for a class we have also not unlocked yet. And an Astra, also for a class we have not unlocked yet. Alrighty. Those are actually usually quite good items, to say the least, if you want to pick them up. So I recommend that. And I'd have to say, off we go with a good bit of more Windrig music. I really like this piece. Okay, let me check real quick. And Rabidan donated $1. Thank you very much. And the comment reads, for Thief Job Fair. Thank you, I appreciate that. So yeah, normally, as I said, Thief is a really low strength class, but thanks to having monks and being able to transfer the strength of monks to thieves, they will actually be pretty decent in physical attacks, especially considering they have really high speed. The downside is, as you can see, not as much HP. So that's a bit awkward, but it will be fine. So, alrighty. Let's go in here, because the Walls meteorite might actually contain more interesting things. Whoa! Whee! Moth!
Did he make it? Did he warp?
We won't know until we try. Whee! Whee! Ferris doesn't even say anything.
This all looks really familiar. And the soldier at that tower near me. Who am I?
So apparently we just teleported to the meteor near Karnak, and we are now past that wall that we could not pass earlier on a wind trick, so I guess we get to walk over here. And we also have new enemies, which we tried to defeat. As you can see, our thief is doing the same amount of damage compared to everybody else. So that's pretty fancy. And those big guys are called Zoo. Zoos are decently strong. They have 850 HP. So that's quite a bit. Also, if you could steal from them, they only have a rare steal. So in this game, enemies have two types of steals, a rare steal and a common steal. Common steal you, well, commonly steal. Rare steals you actually don't get particularly often. To explain how your steal works, when you steal from an enemy, 40% of the time you steal something, and then you get rolled as to what you're going to steal. If you land on the rare steal, if he doesn't have or if the enemy does not have a rare steal, you don't get anything. If you land on a common steal, if the enemy does not have a common steal, you don't get anything. So first off, you need to pass a 40% check as to whether you get your steal attempt is successful, and then you need to pass a check as to what you're going to steal, the common or the rare steal. And well, the Zoos actually only have a rare steal, and that is always in elixir, which means if you just try to steal long enough on the Zoo enemies, you will end up being able to steal an elixir. Might just take a really long time though. Using a thief effectively semi-revolves around knowing what enemies have good steals. Yes, indeed. So, Ferris actually just leveled up to a new threshold of dealing damage, as you could see. The others deal between 60 and 70 damage. Ferris now deals a lot more. Also, that wolf just deals 0 damage. Why is that 0 damage? He's actually using an ability that is a blue mage spell called question mark, as in that's literally the name. And what the question mark spell does is it boom. What the question mark spell does is that it deals damage equal to how much HP you have lost compared to your maximum HP. So it's actually a really good one. Also, I actually like fighting those doggies, because those doggies give a lot of experience, but even more gold. And they are really easy to defeat too. If you have a spell that hits all enemies and can just wipe them out in one go, that is an extremely efficient place to level up at this point in the game. And well, we have arrived at Karnak. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take a break for now. We have arrived in Karnak, we have made a bit of progress through the story, and I feel like I will want to prepare some things for tomorrow, and I want to make sure that I do this before I continue streaming. I might stream a bit more today later, or some other time, but for now, we're going to be saving here. And, well, continue some other time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, for listening, for lurking, for being around, for, well, just being awesome. I hope you enjoyed the show, and take care, and hopefully until next time. Thank you very much. And also,